Hi, my name is Ralph, the Social Media and Marketing Coordinator for eBooks2go. Today, I'll be guiding you through the distribution process for a company. The first thing you need to do is to log into your account. If this is the first time you're logging into your account, this will be the page you will be greeted with. If it is not, you'll need to do distribution on the left-hand side of the dashboard here. To begin, you'll need to click the green Proceed button on the left-hand side of the page. In order to do distribution, you'll need to fill out forms. But for the purpose of saving time, I have filled out the forms already. Please input the necessary information, such as the title, the subtitle, like Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. The price, let's say, I think $2.99 is a fair price. The next thing you need to do is to do the expected publishing date. This would be the date where you would want this book to be in stores. I'd say Friday. For the publisher, please input eBooks2go as your publisher if we publish the book for you. If another company published your book, please input their name here. The next thing we need to discuss is ebook royalties. Since eBooks2go is distributing your book, we take 10% of your royalties. Unlike our competitors, we do not charge an upfront fee for distribution. For example, if someone buys your book from the Apple iStore, Apple will take away 30% of your overall sales price. In addition, eBooks2go will take away 10%. Overall, you will receive 60% of your royalties. In order to maximize your royalties, it is best that you price your book between $2.99 and $9.99 because some distributors give you more royalties if it is within this price range. Next is the ebook description. Here, you can type in your ebook description in the box. If you want to copy and paste it, we do not allow right clicks, so you need to click Ctrl V. This will paste all of your information. The next thing we need to discuss are the contributors. If you are the only person that is involved in this book, you just need to put in the author information and the description that you wrote this book. In this case, there is a second contributor to my book, Pauline Pilon, my translator. There are different roles for contributors. Please choose accordingly. Please input their name and their last name. In this case, she translated my book from French to English because the book was originally written in French. Please take into consideration that you can only have a maximum of 5 contributors. The last thing on this form is the discussion of the editorial review. An editorial review are reviews from external parties that are not including intimates such as family members, friends, and coworkers. So, please input their name, last name, and of course to input the review, please click Ctrl V. Save your progress and continue on to the next form. On this next form is how you can upload your files to our servers. The first thing you need to do is to input your EISBN number. The EISBN number is one way consumers can look up your book. If you do not have an EISBN number, we will provide one for you free of charge. The next thing on the form is to upload your file. The only files we allow for upload on our website are EPUB, MOBI, and PDF files. In this case, I have uploaded an EPUB file. To the left of here is where you will need to upload your front page, and to the right is where you will need to upload your back page. If your book cover is in PDF form, you'll need to convert this file into either a JPEG or a PNG so that it is visible online. Please upload these files if you have them. Save your progress and continue on to the next form. In this form, we will be discussing the metadata for your book. The first thing that's discussed is whether or not your book is part of a series. In this case, Shattered is second of the series. The next thing we talk about is whether or not your book is available in print. If it is available in print, please let us know the copyright year for your book. After, we'll need to discuss if your book is public domain. In this case, this book is not public domain. Public domain means that it is not protected by copyright. So, for instance, if you are republishing a book that has been in print for a very long time, like Alice in Wonderland or Peter Pan, those books are public domain. Next, we will be asking which age category is best suited for your book. In this case, I believe that the best category for my book would be young adult, so I chose the age category of young adult. After, we'll be asking you which language your book is written in. Since this book has been translated into English, the book is in English. Next, we'll be discussing the search keywords for your book. These keywords will dictate which search terms your books will be found under. For example, I've used the keyword of strong female lead, so whenever someone searches strong female lead books, my book will show up. After, you'll need to decide whether or not you want to use the same search keywords for the Amazon store. In this case, I've used the same search keywords for Amazon. Next, we'll need to discuss the BISAC category. The BISAC category dictates which category your books will be based under. These categories are set by the Book Industry Study Group, which is followed by every single online retailer. I've decided to categorize my entire book based on true crime and juvenile fiction. Take into consideration that you can only choose 5 BISAC categories, so make sure you use them sparingly. The next thing we need to discuss is whether or not you want DRM protection for your book. DRM stands for Digital Rights Management. Some authors do not use DRM so that they have maximum exposure for their initial book so that consumers can just pass on their books to their friends. In the last part of this form, we'll be discussing which territories you're allowed to sell your book in. For the most part, if you wrote the book, you will be able to sell your book in every single territory. If this is not the case, you most likely have a publishing agreement with a third party. Please refer to that publishing agreement to see which territories you're allowed to sell in. Please choose the territories that you're allowed to sell in and save your progress and continue. In this form, you'll need to decide which online retailers you'd like your book to be in. In this case, since I have an EPUB file, I can choose every single online retailer except Amazon, because Amazon only uses MOBI files. With this limitation in mind, I have not chosen Amazon as a distribution partner. At the bottom, you can decide whether or not you want your books in libraries with Overdrive. In this case, I have chosen not to use Overdrive. Save your progress and continue. Next, you'll need to view and confirm your order. Make sure that all of the information presented is accurate. Please scroll through to make sure that all of the information is right. At the bottom of the page, you'll be able to see the distribution agreement that you have with eBooks2go. Read through the distribution agreement to make sure that everything is amicable. Once you have read through the distribution agreement, you can save this document onto your file. Agree to the terms of the distribution agreement and distribute your book with eBooks2go. Thank you for taking the time to look through this video tutorial. I hope I was able to explain some of the distribution and conversion processes for our company. Thank you.